Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Current Affairs series. Today we will discuss about 5th July current affairs. Myself Sunny Sandeep. Welcome to my channel Gear Up for Group 1 exam. Let us discuss the current affairs. The first one. Nearly 78% of COVID-19 patients in India are under age 50, said by Integrated Disease Surveillance Program, that is IDSP. If you see the cases, almost India recorded at total 6 lakh 50,000 cases are recorded at. This integrated disease surveillance program, the IDSP, is a unit of NCDC. What is this NCDC? That is a National Center for Disease Control. It is National Center for Disease Control. Here nearly 78% of COVID-19 patients in India are under age of 50. Here another important point is also there, that is 60% of COVID-19 patients had at least one comorbidity. That means in India so many people are suffering from these two major health risk factors. They are comorbidities like hypertension and diabetes. These are the characteristics surveyed by this integrated disease surveillance program, that is IDSP. Next one, infant mortality rate IMR surged in Madhya Pradesh. What is the infant mortality rate? First we have to know. Here deaths per 1000 live births. Here the definition is deaths per 1000 live births. Here have given a two major reports given here, that is compared to 2015 and 2016. If you see that in 2015 IMR is 37, that means for 1000 live births 37 persons are dying under the age of 1 year, children age 1 year. Here if you see in 2016, that is 34. Here state wise infant mortality rate comparison for 2015 and 2016, IMR has declined in 29 states and union territories. IMR is stable in 2 states. IMR increased in 5 states and UTs. Highest decline in Chandigarh by 7 points. Highest increase in Arunachal Pradesh by 6 points. Here if you see the rates in a highest rate in infant mortality rate in Madhya Pradesh, that is with 47. Next one, Assam and Odisha are the next position. After that, third position Uttar Pradesh with 43 and fourth one Rajasthan with 41. Highest IMR. If you see the lowest IMR, that is Goa with 8 points only, Kerala 10 points, Puducherry 10 points. These are the state-wise infant mortality rate. Here, if you see the states with the lowest IMR, previously I said Goa, Kerala and Puducherry. Large states with population of 10 million or more with the lowest infant mortality rate. Here deaths per 1000 live births 2016, that is left side is 2015 and 16 report. Next one 2016 and 17 report, that is Kerala recorded in 10 and 2017 also 10. Here Delhi 18 in 2017, that is 16. Tamil Nadu 17 in 2017 16. Maharashtra in 2016 19 and at the same time 2017 also 19. Here Punjab 21 and 21. Here if you see the total India rate, that is infant mortality rate, India is recorded at in 2016 34. Now it is decreased to 33. It is about infant mortality rate. Next one, Malling National Logistics Law. There is a important law related to the logistics, that is previous one, that is Multimodal Transportation of Goods Act, that is MMTG. Multimodal, there are different types of modal like air, road and through the sea. These are the Multimodal Transportation of Goods Act, that is MMTG. Now Ministry of Commerce aims to replace current transportation of goods law, that is Multimodal Transportation of Goods Law MMTG, to the National Logistics Efficiency and Advancement Predictability and Safety Act, that is NLEAPS. National Logistics Efficiency and Advancement Predictability and Safety Act. Here, multimodal transport refers to the transport of goods from one point to another via more than one or more of transport. That means multimodal transport is, say suppose I want to uh, transport one good from one to another place, that is through either by road or either by air or either by sea, that is multimodal transport. Here the chain that interconnects different links or modes of transport, air, sea and land, and one complete process that ensures an efficient and cost effective door to door movement of goods under the responsibility of a single transport operator known as a multimodal transport operator. Here previous law, that is multimodal transportation of goods act, that is MMTD. Now it is want to replace that, Ministry of Commerce want to replace it with NLEAPS. Why this Ministry of Commerce want to replace that one? Why? Because there is a more logistic cost. That's why government aims to reduce logistic costs from 14% to 10%. Next one, in the series of UPSC prelims we will discuss 70th question. Why is there a great concern about the microbes that are released into the environment? First of all, we have to know what is the microbes, that is plastic pollution in marine or in a sea. Right side I have given a picture. There are different types of plastic we are dispersing or we are deploying into the sea or ocean. Then we will call it as a microbes. That microbes are harm to marine ecosystem. That's why options are here given. A, they are considered harmful to marine ecosystems. They are considered to cause a skin cancer in children. They are small enough to be absorbed by crop plants in irrigated fields. They are often found to be used as a food adulterants. Here for 70th question, the right option is A. They are considered to harmful to marine ecosystem. That's why microbes are harmful to marine ecosystem or ocean system. With this we can conclude our video. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Gear up for Group 1 exam. This is Sunny Sandeep signing out. Take care and bye bye.